So right now we are going to use the basic rule of differentiation to handle the examples. So let's look at example 4.1. So for 4.1 you can see that there are different functions that are to be going to be differentiated. So for the first one you can see that this is a constant function, y equals 2. So when we differentiate, you will get 0 for constant. So part B, you will see this is x to the power 8. Then the power comes in front of it, and minus 1 for the power for the x. And you can see this similarly for part C. So for part C, it's actually the same. The only difference for part C is after you have done this, that means 4 goes here, and minus 1 the power goes to the power 3, and then for the numbers we just multiply as usual. So part B and part C, they are very similar because the power are all positive. And when you go to part D, you will see that the power is negative. The calculation is the same, but you need to handle the power with care. You see that power is negative 2, but negative 2 minus 1 becomes negative 3. So the power becomes negative 3 at last. And we go to some more examples. So for this task, for the example, we actually calculate it one by one. That means we handle x to the power 3 first, and then we handle 5x. And we have addition, the derivative, we just do it one by one. Okay. So for part A, we have 2 parts. And for part B, you will have 4 parts. While in part C, you will get 3 parts. So let's continue to see the calculation. So for part A, x cubed goes to 3x squared, and 5x goes to 5. And then for part B, we will do that one by one. So let's see how it works. So differentiate x to the power 4, we get 4 times x to the power 3. And then 4 will cancel out with 1 over 2 becomes 2x. And the power is still the same because we just calculate from this step to the last one. So I think part A and C, it doesn't matter much. But for part C, we need to handle the number with care, the function with care, because you see that these are radical sign. That means we need to change it to index form as seen in the video. Okay, so right now, all these are with index form. And then we can calculate the derivatives carefully. 1 over 4 minus 1 becomes negative 3 over 4. Okay, and then 3 over 2 minus 1 becomes 1 over 2. And finally, 5 over 2 first, and then minus 1 here becomes 3 over 2. And don't forget to simplify the answer. So this is the first part of the example of basic formula.